Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys for coming once again. Today we're going to go ahead and make a breakfast, quick and easy breakfast treat. It's going to be a stuffed biscuit with sausage gravy. Before we get started, please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that like button and also hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I do drop a new video. Today's recipe was found courtesy of the Josh Elkins channel. If you're not familiar with him, go check him out. But we just need a few simple ingredients. Got some breakfast sausage, some milk, some butter, a little bit of cheese, of course the biscuits, and then the flour. So this is going to be a quick and simple treat that you will be able to make for breakfast. So let's get going. Our pork sausage. In this case, you can use any sausage that you like. If you like the hot sausage or if you like Italian sausage, go ahead and use whatever sausage you like. But since I am making a sausage gravy, I did decide to use just the regular pork sausage. But any other sausage would do if you have it on hand. So just go ahead and start browning your sausage. I do have to admit, I love sausage, so it smelled so good as it was cooking. But just go ahead and make sure that your sausage is fully cooked. Here it is pretty much done. So I'm going to go ahead and set that aside and drain it. And then I'm going to go ahead and take my still hot pan that has some of that sausage crispies or goodness at the bottom of the pan. We're going to keep that in the pan. Go ahead and take 2 tablespoons of butter, and I'm going to go ahead and let the butter melt. Then I'm going to go ahead and add about 2 tablespoons of flour to the mix so we can kind of get our small little roux or just that thickening agent that we're going to use for the gravy. So just kind of stir that up until the gravy does, or the mixture does get to a thickening paste-like mixture. And then once that's to the consistency that we need, I'm going to go ahead and add 2 cups of milk and stir that together. And we are on our way to making a nice homemade white gravy. This gravy too could be used for anything else. It wouldn't need to be for sausage gravy necessarily, but it is just a basic good recipe for a simple white gravy. So as you can see, the gravy has thickened up and it is simmering. So at this point that the gravy is pretty much where I want it to, I'm going to go ahead and add back my breakfast sausage that I had sitting to the side. So I'm just going to go ahead and dump that sausage in and mix it with the gravy. And this is going to begin to form our actual sausage gravy. Once I did add the sausage and kind of mixed it all together, it started to thicken up more. So I was actually really getting that nice thick country gravy that I was looking for. Next, you're going to go ahead and season your gravy. So I just kept it simple. Just did a little bit of pepper and then a little bit of salt as well. And that was all I needed. You know, the sausage is going to have salt in it as well and a little bit of flavor. So you don't need too much salt. And of course the pepper, it's always good to have a nice peppery gravy sometimes in this case of the biscuit gravy. So I just went ahead and added a little more pepper than I did salt. But it tasted fabulous. I was very impressed with the gravy. I could have just ate it with a spoon. It was so delicious. And now that we have our gravy done, let's work on assembling our biscuits. To start off with, I have a brand new ice tray that I never had used. So I'm going to go ahead and use this for food purpose only in this case. I'm going to go ahead and take some of my gravy, and actually insert it into the ice cube. So just like you're making some Kool-Aid popsicles or whatever, just go ahead and put the gravy mixture inside of the ice molds and make sure that you pretty much fill them all the way to the top, just so that you have a nice little nugget of goodness that's gonna go inside of our biscuits. So I have all of my little molds filled. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this in the freezer for about 2 hours, just so that they can settle up and form little gravy ice cubes. It's gonna be fun. So then after that, we're gonna go ahead and take our biscuit, any kind of biscuit that you want. In this case, I did use the butter biscuits. I'm just going to take my biscuit though and flatten it out, just to make the surface area big enough to where it can cover the gravy nugget that's going to go inside. So I'm going to go ahead and add just a little bit of cheese to the bottom. Cheese is optional, but the Josh Elkin did use some cheese. So I went ahead and he used Parmesan cheese, and I only had mozzarella, so I went ahead and just used a little bit of mozzarella. And there is our cute little nugget of gravy. I think that was a good idea. I've never used it before to actually freeze my hot items to further use them in another recipe. So I thought that was a good idea. So I just went ahead and took my gravy nugget and my gravy ice nugget and went ahead and put it in the middle of the biscuit. And then we can go ahead and fold the biscuit dough around the nugget so that it is completely enclosed. Just make sure that there are no open seals on the biscuit, but you pretty much just want to form it into a ball, at least just to make sure that the gravy nugget is enclosed within inside the biscuit. And just go ahead and repeat the process so that you have all of your gravy nuggets secured. In this case, I had an 8-pack of biscuits, and I had way more than 8 ice molds. So you might want to buy another extra pack of biscuits if you plan on doing the whole ice tray. Then go ahead and just take your biscuits and place them on a cookie sheet, a parchment lined cookie sheet. Went ahead and put just a little more cheese on the top, but go ahead and put them in the oven at 375 for about 25 minutes. Alright, so our biscuits are out of the oven, and let's go ahead and see what we've got inside. Oh yeah, that's what we were looking for. That sausage gravy inside with that flaky biscuit on the outside. It's a match made in heaven. It's a nice little handheld treat of sausage, biscuits, and gravy. So I definitely think that you guys should give this one a try. It'll be worth your while. I appreciate, as always, you guys coming by to check me out. Don't forget though to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. It's always good to see the old people and the new people as well. I really appreciate all the support always. Don't forget, stay safe and stay blessed. Thanks for coming by, guys. See you later.